Hey yo, it's your boy Kaliko. I got 4 thumbs up already. There's only 2 people in the room. Cool. Yippee-yay me. Let's see what's been going on. Jason Meaty, Yee Kaliko, what's up, boss man? Hope all is well. Happy New Year. Hey, did you hear hemp's legal now? Yeah, I walked into a place and they were selling jars of hemp buds. It looked like mid-grade regular buds. It was pretty funny that they were just hemp with CBD content and they were selling them at like a regular store in Florida. And you two are the only 2 in the room right now. It actually says I have 0 people in the room, which that's not good. I wonder why I have 0 people in the room. Now it says I have 1 person in the room. So, I did not want to be, hi Jason, I did not want to be doing this live stream from my phone, which is what's going on right now. I'm on my phone, but I've recently moved and I have been spending all of my time getting that house ready and then moving everything. And I couldn't find, I know where my camera is, I know where my computer is, but there is a link between the camera and the computer so that it can pick up the live stream from the camera. And I can't find that thing anywhere. And it's like $100 and something piece that I can't locate at the moment. So unfortunately, this live streams from my phone, yet at the same time, that cuts the delay down. The delay is much shorter from my phone than it is from the software that I use, the XSplit software in my computer. The delay on there is much longer than it is on my phone. We got 9 people in the room right now. Say hi, 9 people, so we know everybody who's here. Dakota G1 GT's here. Matthew Kocher says Happy New Year. Happy New Year, my friend. So what I do have here, hi from California, says Steph Farah. I have 34 tickets inside of this bin. There's 34 tickets in here. Somebody's going to win that fire agate that I have inside of another bin. Let me grab that real quick. Let me see if it's not that bin. I think it's this one. All right, I got it. $34 tickets for this fire agate right here. 13 people in the room. Thank you, Steph. Yeah, she's an awesome dog. She's upset she's locked in the garage with me right now, but apparently some glass got broken in another room. So this is the fire agate that we're going to be giving up. It's 60 carats. It's 60 plus carats, mainly orange and green. Color from all angles. My fingernails are dirty. Well, they're not that dirty, more like just gross looking. I don't know what happened. I see a bunch of people talking about fingers inside of pictures of minerals and stuff like that, and apparently I need to get myself some white gloves. I need to get an area I can actually work on minerals. The place that we are moved into right now, there's no I can't cut stones here at all. Maybe I can set up a little carving area, but besides that, like my lapidary setup and all that, it's too messy. My cab machine, it's way too messy. Like it spits so much water all over the place when I'm using it that can't use that where I'm at right now. So if you're one of my patrons, you might notice that you got charged this month and you weren't supposed to, because I've talked about this previously. I ended my relationship with Patreon. 2 reasons I ended my relationship with Patreon. 1, I have not been able to keep up with having a relationship with my people through Patreon. When I do post stuff on Patreon, it's not very often that very many people actually look at it within even a week's time. along those lines, I'm also not putting out the same amount of videos and the type of videos that I initially started the Patreon to help fund, and that was traveling videos at the mines and out in the dirt. And the reality is that even with all of the help that I received from the people that helped fund trips on Patreon, it costs way more than it had the ability to bring in. And the viral video ability of those videos and the way I was editing was not all that great either. So on that note, that was one reason, because I was planning on backing off on Patreon anyways. Then this whole freedom of speech thing came up over the last 3 or 4 weeks through Patreon, and Patreon and not quite YouTube, but Patreon and some other websites have taken it upon themselves to blackball people and make it to where they can't receive money through Patreon. And not just Patreon, but also PayPal has gone after some people, and it's basically a freedom of speech thing, and I don't agree with that at all. So I don't want to get caught up in any of that. If I do end up having a monthly subscription or something like that in the future, it probably will not be through Patreon. Some of the people that they're blacklisting, I don't agree with. I don't agree with the way they talk. I don't agree with their beliefs. Some other people that they're blacklisting, it just seems like these people are overboard, and that's exactly what tends to happen. So I don't want to have anything to do with all of that. So I'm going away from Patreon in general. We got 19 people in the room. Let me see what else some people have said. People talking about the crystal, the fire agate. Thank you very much, Crystal Bailey. I'm glad you appreciate the videos. Now, I got 34 tickets right here, 22 people in the room. 34 tickets. Now, also, if you're one of my patrons, this is not your year-end gift. This is just a part of your year-end gift. You will be receiving a package for those patrons that made it all the way to the end of the year. You're going to get your year-end gift package, and it is more than likely going to be some facetable and cappable sunstones and garnets. That's more than likely what your packages are going to be. That's what I plan on sending out here in the next day or so. All right. I think we're about ready to do this. We lost one person. We're just about to pick it. Let's see. Modern Prospector. I don't think you missed anything. Here we go. Let's see who the winner is. Let's see what the numbers are. 011010. That would be a ticket number 10. Mike Schmidtke. Think I pronounced that right. Congratulations, Mike. You are a winner. Ticket number 011010. I have your address, and your stone is going to be delivered. Let me put that one away and put big winner on it and put that on the side. Now, when I first did this whole thing, I said I was going to give away more than the fire agate that I actually gave away just now, that the person just won. So in keeping with that promise, I'm going to pull out a couple of more winners right here. And I didn't sell as many rough boxes as I thought I would. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to draw out 2 more people, and I'm going to send them $100 boxes of fire agate rough. And it's because I like to keep my word, even if it costs me a little bit more than expected. And for the amount of tickets I sold for this whole thing, it was a steal. I should have just sold the stone. Tell you the truth, should have just sold the stone, but it's not near as fun. So here we go. Here's a consolation prize winner number 1 for a box of fire agate rough, a $100 box of fire agate rough. Ticket number 100124. Patricia LeBlanc, Burbank, California. Congratulations, Patricia. You got a box of fire agate rough on its way to you. Put that ticket away. We got one more winner to draw right here. That'll be 3 things we're giving away. You can't see it, but my face is all turned up while I'm digging through. I'm like not looking at the bucket. Zero 11013. Diana Agate, Urida, California. Agate. But even if you can't read it on that piece of paper, I have your name located somewhere else better, and you got to forgive my pronunciation because I read like crap to begin with, and I write even worse. So congratulations, Diana. You've won a $100 box of rough also. So there we go, 3 winners. Mike Schmidtke is the big winner. Along with Mike, we got Diana wins a box of rough and Patricia wins a box of rough. And if you're one of my patrons that was a patron all the way till the end until I canceled my Patreon account, I got charged for somebody who I was a Patreon member for. I believe you got charged also. I believe you should get your money back soon. If you don't get your money back soon, if I don't get my money back soon, then we'll all contact Patreon and really raise a big old stink with them. Beyond that, if you're one of those 14 or 15, I think it was 14 people that made it all the way to the end and kept supporting, even though I was posting nothing on Patreon, you're one of those hardcore people, you got a present on its way to you. So it should be there in the next week or so. I hope you like the stuff that you get, and I thank you so much for supporting in the way that you did. If I do anything like that in the future, it's definitely going to be more different, and it's definitely going to be more of a contact thing instead of just a lottery winning type of thing. Although there are some people that got some cool stuff. Going through the comments real quick. Modern Prospector says, could you please let us in on what you have planned for 2019? That's a great question. For videos that I'm posting up on this channel, stuff that is more entertainment based. Anything that I have that is educational based that I can come up with, I definitely plan on putting up. But at this point, I'm not sure what's going on in my life to be able to plan anything for you guys. So as far as videos go, to keep the channel alive and keep it pumping through the YouTube algorithm and have it have the opportunity to grow, to get to the point to where the channel itself can fund some of the adventures I would like to film, and especially since I have much better filming equipment now, and show you guys. I want to make videos that are engaging and people want to see, and hone my video making ability and skill. And there's some things I have to change in order to do that. And I see the flaws in some of my game, let's say, or some of the equipment I'm using too. More software than equipment, but I'm not sure. I have something planned. I just don't know what it is. I don't have plans for 2019. That's what I should say. I don't have plans for 2019 yet, but I'm going to be doing some stuff for you guys. Crystal Bailey says, I should come out to Hid Night here in North Carolina. North Carolina has been on my list. I've actually stopped there a couple of times for short visits. I would love to. Unfortunately, my personal life is making travel near impossible, that kind of travel especially. The traveling I was doing before is just not possible at this point in time. Dakota 1GT says you should come here to California and find Bonito Night and mine pink and green tourmalines, and you're absolutely right. I do need to do that. I actually have connections with both of those mines. I have the ability to go to both of those mines. I have the ability to become an employee in at least one of those mines. That would be a much bigger adventure than my normal adventures. Maybe something to like take up a 3-month job or something. Because the opportunities that come there to really have an opportunity to dig for that stuff and get at it, it's more of mining work than it is tourists stopping in and doing stuff. Tourists stopping in and digging type of stuff, I should say. Jason Meady, does the government shutdown affect any of the mines you would visit? The government shutdown doesn't affect any of the mines I would visit because I wouldn't be doing stuff that like the BLM and stuff like that would be coming after me for. So, and the fact I'm not visiting any mines right now. I do not have the means to go out and visit any mines at the moment. Rob Scratch says, Happy New Year from Ontario. Love the name, Rob Scratch. Happy New Year, everyone. Once again, I'll tell you guys the winners one more time in case you came in late. I think you have the ability to rewind through this live stream. We got 25 people in the room. We gave away 3 items. The main stone that Mike Schmidtke won, and 2 boxes of rough fire agate, the Diana Abdade one, and Patricia LeBlanc. Those are our winners. Congratulations. I'm going to be having some videos coming for you guys soon. Some stuff, just entertainment value type stuff is what I'm thinking. Hell, I don't know. But there will be some stuff coming for you soon. So, Modern Prospector says, Happy New Year, fellow rockhounds, gem and mineral lovers, jewelers, lapidaries, etc. It's going to be a great year. I think 2019 is going to be a pretty good year. 2018 was one hell of a roller coaster ride so far on all fronts of my life. So, Jason Meady says, what about the one you visited in Florida with the shells, or is that somewhere else? No, that's in Florida. I have no plans to go down there and dig right now. Modern Prospector says he got a connection with a private ranch outside of Round Mountain recently, and I would assume that's for fire agate because Round Mountain is one of those areas that's a fire agate area. So, congratulations on that connection with the ranch. That probably means you can pull out as much stuff as you want. I don't know what they have. I haven't seen really amazing fire agate out of Round Mountain. Doesn't mean that there's not any, it just means I haven't seen any. I've not seen any of that myself. So I have another video that's coming for you soon to finish the Chasing Fire session, this last of the stone that I just gave away. That video I'm finishing editing. I'm going to put the winners inside of that video with a little congratulations note and a last sort of hurrah to my patrons for helping fund the Mining America channel as long as it's been going. It's still going. There's nothing ending about it. Things are just on pause. I'm not much of one that quits out of frustration or tough times. I'm more one that sort of lays low for a few minutes and then comes back doubled up fighting. So Misty Stockdale says, husband and I have gathered so many fire agates from Saddle Mountain in Arizona, don't even know where to start in terms of sorting, cleaning, and carving. Any tips? Start cleaning them, carving them, sorting them. Watch my Chasing Fire listing. That'll help you a little bit. Modern Prospector says he got some great stuff at the end of last year. Great fire. Congratulations, Modern Prospector. I'll have to check it out with you sometimes. Rob Scratch says, any possibility we can trade some specimens? I get alamandine, garnets, red and green apatite, and some titanite. I would, except for I just had to get rid of so many specimens that didn't make the cut for being able to transport from one location to another. Doing the whole moving thing just about killed me and everybody in the family. And at this point, we're moved into the new place, but nothing's out of boxes yet, and there's boxes everywhere. The area I'm in right now, which is the garage, is the most sorted place in the whole house right now. Everything is just sort of everywhere because it was a crazy, who the hell moves on Christmas and New Year's? That's just insane, but that's what we did. and fixed all of the nicks and scuff marks and nooks and nicks in the walls and painted everything and went over all the trim. And dude, I tell you what, it about killed us doing all that. And that house looks way better now than it did when we moved in. Like, there's no way she's not getting her full deposit back, that's for sure. Jason Smock says, Misty, check out Mark Ruiz. Yeah. Mark's all right. His videos are just too short. I wouldn't buy any burrs from him, though. He's not a good person to deal with on that level at all. He's not a good person to deal with as buying. If you're going to purchase, just purchase directly from Diamond Pacific. Besides that, yeah, his videos are great. Before I go into negative stuff, because if I'm going to do that, I'm just going to put on full blast videos, because that person has gotten under my skin, and a few of his alkalites on Fire Agate Facebook groups have gone a little bit overboard recently. Yeah, I just showed Fire Agate in person. I just showed, you know, some Fire Agate in person. This is the one that the people won. Still not doing anything on Instagram, Jason. I know I need to. This is the Fire Agate that is going to Mike. That Mr. Mike won. Here's a really top grade piece of rough Fire Agate. Top grade because it's got the color right on top. See, this is a bin of stuff I'm working on. Here's one that's not quite done being carved yet. I'm going to recarve it. I really like the specimen that it is, though. I want to take this brown out of this and make it the same green that you got sitting right there. Aqua Chigger is making a killing on Instagram. Well, Jason, I will definitely accept your help as soon as I am ready. Unfortunately, sir, I am not ready. See, a bunch of these Fire Agates, like they're good, but I'm not quite happy with them. I need to get another area, another spot where I can carve in comfortability. Yep, I need an area where I can carve Fire Agate in comfortability. The area that I'm at right now, I do not believe really has that possibility. Cool, everybody. 22 people in the room. Thank you very much for being here, 22 people. I will set something up and do another live stream at another point. Unless anybody has any last minute questions, I'm going to let you guys do your thing. Jason, I know I need to get with you about Instagram and stuff like that. I don't even have anything set up for taking good photos right now. So I appreciate that, Jason. Thank you very much. Talking about he's always here, loyal follower. You know, those people like that, they're awesome people. Thank you very much, Marina. I appreciate that. Modern Prospector says, Mark doesn't even know what rock type fire agate comes from, LOL. I mean, he has to sort of know that, you know, it's a mix of rocks, but here's something I can tell you, is that the people that really know a location's fire agate are the people that both carve it and dig it. That if you don't dig it and carve it, and I don't mean like once or twice or 3 or 4 times, I mean have spent a lot of time in that area or that location digging fire agate out. You've broken amazing pieces, you've brought amazing pieces back. You really don't know how it works in that area. Like, you have to dig it and carve it to really have a full understanding of how that location of fire agate works. Deer Creek, Slaughter Mountain, Opal Hill, and they're all just a little bit different. Definitely all is a little bit different. Tandy Jenkins says, what's going on with Opal Hill? Right now, nothing that I know of. The owner of Opal Hill is still doing the paperwork with the BLM. BLM and them have not been authorized to take customers out there. So on that note, officially it's closed to the public. So that's what I know about Opal Hill right now. As far as I know, that's it. So. All right, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. I love y'all for watching. I will make some enjoyable videos for you soon. I will. Congratulations to the winners. You'll get your rocks really soon. I love y'all for watching. Peace.